One of the toughest things, if not the toughest thing about getting cut for summer is how to control your appetite. After all, when you feel that Winnie the Pooh rumbly in your tumbly, you get a little hangry. And when you get hangry, most people tend to binge. And when you're binging, you wind up eating more calories by yourself in one sitting than an entire population of a remote village does in an entire month. Well, that, and you may be the subject of a road rage TikTok. And binging can set your summer cut back by several days or even more than a week. That's bad. Let's not do that. Thing is, if you incorporate just a few simple strategies, you can continue to control your appetite, lose body fat, and stay on plan. My name's Tom with Friskified Fitness, and these are 10 ways on how to control your appetite during a summer cut. And stay tuned to the end for a couple bonus tips. Let's get at it.
Staying hydrated is important to keep your digestive system working properly. But by downing a glass or two of water when you feel a little snackish, well, that can quell any urge you might have to cannonball into a pool filled with Little Debbie oatmeal cream pies. Additionally, by drinking a glass or two of water before meals, you'll have less room in your stomach and be more prone to hitting like and subscribe for this video. In short, water can work as an appetite suppressant and keep you on track to getting cut by summer. Fiber-rich foods are high on the satiety index. That means more fiber equals less hunger. So load up on the fibrous veggies in your meals. Enjoy higher fiber fruits. Beans and avocados are also delicious high-fiber foods. They take longer to digest, which means you'll feel fuller for longer, which will cause you to want to eat less. But when you up your fiber consumption for your summer cut, or really any time, then you just might want to have a container of Beano handy. Protein. You just knew we were going to talk about protein. Protein, in addition to fostering muscle growth and maintenance, is also very high on the satiety index, which will keep you full for longer. And it's also important as you go through your summer cut to stay full. Protein also has a high thermic effect, meaning it takes a lot of calories to digest it. When you're doing a summer cut, you just can't go wrong with protein. Healthy fats can also keep you full for longer. Beware though, every gram of fat contains 9 calories, so a little goes a long ways. Yes, you need some fat for your summer cut to help keep hunger at bay and to regulate your hormones, but fats are also calorie bombs. A little goes a long ways, particularly when you're doing a summer cut. High-volume, low-calorie food is your friend when trying to get lean and losing body fat during your summer cut. Salads with a little vinegar or lemon juice with a bunch of seasonings are a fantastic way to start a meal, and they'll also take up space in your stomach before you eat the main meal. Alternatively, you could also have a broth-based soup. Not a sauce-based soup, but a broth-based soup to start your meal. And just like with salad, soup will leave less room in your belly for higher calorie foods. Eat more mindfully. I'm not a big fan of the term mindful, but in this case, we'll use it as a way to say eat slower and without distraction. This way, you can actually feel the fullness that the food provides. Growing up, my siblings and I rushed through our meals because the last one at the table had to do dishes. Unfortunately, my speed eating followed me into adulthood. The thing is, when you eat fast and are distracted while eating, your body doesn't have a chance to send you the signals that you're full. Eat until you're 80% full and then stop and let the carryover happen. Pay attention to your food, savor every bite, and eat slowly to allow your brain to register satiety signals so that you're full and you don't overeat during your summer cut. Cut back on your sugary and salty foods. Sugary foods typically are going to be highly processed and be devoid of most nutrition, like, I don't know, protein. If you cut back on the sugary foods, you'll actually save a lot of calories. And if you cut back on the salty foods, you will reduce your water retention. So you'll look even better as you're going through your summer cut. Exercise. Of course, if you're watching this video, you're probably already in an exercise program. But whether you're looking to get peeled, cut, shredded by summer, or you're just someone who wants to drop a few pounds just to look better in a t-shirt, then exercise is a great way to get there. Not just to burn calories, but also exercise has been shown to be an appetite suppressant. Bonus, it also releases endorphins, so it improves your mood. And that's a great thing when you're getting cut for summer. Reduce your stress, but stay occupied. When you're stressed, that can just release all kinds of bad hormones and it can keep you awake for longer. It can make you eat more. Stress is your enemy when you're trying to get cut for summer. So reducing stress is good, but you also need to keep your mind occupied because if your mind is not occupied, you may wind up eating more anyhow, and that could blow your summer cut. Get enough sleep. I will preach this from the mountaintops until everybody listens. Get enough sleep. That's the single most important part of any health program. Getting enough sleep is crucial because it regulates your hormones that can control your appetite and prevent overeating. It also helps with recuperation. And if you're not recuperating, then you're catabolic, meaning you're tearing down your lean gains. You want to cut down the fat content of your body instead. So when you get better sleep and an adequate amount of sleep, you're actually going to have a more successful summer cut.
And now for a few bonus strategies. The first bonus strategy is coffee. Coffee is a great way to temporarily suppress your appetite. You'll need to make sure that you don't put too much creamer or sugar in it because that can up the calories and defeat the whole purpose. The second bonus strategy is ginger. Now, nobody's going to bite off a big hunk of ginger off a root, but if you shave it up and put it in tea or you put it in your food, it's a great way to suppress your appetite naturally and keep you on track for your summer cut. And the third and final bonus strategy is chewing gum. If you have gum in your mouth, it tricks your brain into think you're actually eating. The one downside to that is, well, it tends to make me burp. And those are 10 ways to control your appetite during your summer cut. Do you have any other ideas on how to control your appetite during the summer cut? Or do you do anything else? Let me know down in the comments below and be sure to like and subscribe. That's about it for today. My name's Tom with Friskified Fitness. We'll see you next time.